Good morning, Architecture 110. Today I tell you about AIA contract document. It's just one of the document between architect with the client, architect with consultant, and architect with the people work in the team group. So that's why on of document contract it's included in the chapter. So basically, the first one, you need to know AIA stands for American Institute for Architecture. So this is the organization. It does have a lot of the licensed architect working on, and they have the student in the member also, but we need to pay for annual fee, and they have many service about architects. For example, you can post your resume over there to get a job, or you can learn some of the seminar or some of the review lesson before you get the license exam. They have many workshop, many seminar, and support for the student. So if you are a student, you also open the membership for the student. They call that AIA student. And if for example if I'm graduate already from architecture major, and I have working on the professional field long ago, and I also have the member with AIA, I need to pay almost $300 a year if I need to use the service from AIA. If not, and not worry about that, but I suggest that you are a student. If your major is architecture, you should research about the working from AIA, and you can get the member. I think that the membership for annual maybe around 100. But they have a lot of service for you, so you can contact for more information. So go back with us. AIA contract document, that means the document between people working together in the projects. For example, they call A101-2007. That means the document they create from 2007. A101 between the owner and the contractor. So that means they have the contract between them before they got the working. We have many agreement between the owner and contractor. It depends on the payment, or some basic payment, or some of the work, the fee guarantee, something like that. So we look at the number right here, and you can figure out what is the firm working for. For example, you have A201-2007, and this is the document number, and the former is A97, but it's 07 is the update from that one. It's the general condition of the contract for construction. So, and the right side, you can see that's availability for some of in the paper, in the document on AIA.org. So if you go more than that, you have a lot of document. Beside of A, we have B, the start from alpha beta letter. So for example, B, we have B102 2007. This is agreement between the owner and architects. Before A is the owner and contractor, so now B is the owner and architects. And we have many forms between owner and architect. What kind of the large projects, or the project in limit scope. And we have the multi-family or the single family between owner and architect. So that's why all of the form number right here, it show you exactly the one you need to sign for the contract before we start the job. After B, we have C. We have few of them. That means the agreement between architect and the consultant. That is the C. So they have a lot of the form A, B, C, D, and G. So if you go more than that, you can see G. For example, G743 2015, that's continuation sheet for the design build projects. And for example, G742 2015, that means application and the certificate for the payment of design build projects. So basically, on of the form like this is it's in, they call that AIA contract document, and everything is saved in different one, and we need to be careful to look at the contract before we sign up. And when we sign up, they just follow this one, follow the rule on the contract they work in the projects. So A, B, C, D, A, B, C, E. For example, you have here E203 2013. That's the Building Information Modeling and Digital Data Exhibit. So each of the firm is have a different contract, and of course different people to sign up together. So we need to focus on that one, and it depends on the small projects or the program. We can figure out the firm you need to submit for. And basically, after you have the contract, we need to follow the contract. If not, some people not follow the contract. They will usually, when I work for the private company, some people not follow the contract. They need to pay back like 3 times, like original fee. We sign up for the contract. If they not follow the contract, they need to pay 3 times, like before they sign up for the contract. So we work on architecture field, and we need to follow the contract. So that's why I think that's the human resource, the people working on marketing and the people working on the resource. They familiar with the firm. We are the people learn for architect. We know that, but we never use it a lot. Look like the people on the marketing or the people working on human resource. We focus on design only. But you should know about what AIA stands for and what kind of the document from what people. Usually it's from architect with the client, architect with the contractor, architect with consultant, and architect with the people work in the teamwork. So basically AIA, one more time, is the American Institute of Architects, and it's organization. It's for the people who would like to learn more about the major architect, or every service around the major. For example, looking for the job, post the job if you need a job, or seminar for workshop, and everything regarding with architecture is there. So thank you so much for watching, and of course see you next time.